Clint Eastwood has a very unique style that makes him such a talented director. Eastwood is known for his uninterrupted shots in his films in order for the viewers to fully absorb the scene and character development. In this scene, we see a long shot that features Walt at the Hmong neighbor's house as he walks through the party. The shot helps emphasize how much Walt stands out from the rest of the guests, as they were all looking at him and wondering why he was there. Eastwood also uses low-key lighting often to set the tone for the scene. In this scene, the low-key lighting helps emphasize the dreary mood that is brought by the conversation that Frankie and Scrap are having.
That's the day, you know what I last thought would be? I think I did all right. I know I could rest with that.
Another important stylistic technique is camera angle. This scene features a low-angle shot as Walt is pointing the gun. The low angle shows Walt's confidence in the scene, which helps emphasize the masculine aspect of his character. I also noticed that Eastwood often uses close-ups during conversation. In this scene, we see how Eastwood will switch from over-the-shoulder shots to close-ups during conversation in order for the importance of the topic to be conveyed properly. In this scene, we see some of the long shots that Clint Eastwood is known for. In the very beginning, we see a long shot that doubles as an establishing shot, which shows the rundown apartment that Maggie lives in. The scene quickly cuts to inside the apartment, where Maggie greets Frankie as the camera pans across the entire room to show the contents of the apartment.
You know, you save enough of it, you ought to get yourself a little house. Cash, no mortgage.
It'll be a while before I can do that.
The camera cuts to Frankie standing in the corner as we see that the apartment is dimly lit, which is another example of low-key lighting used by Eastwood. In this case, it's used to show the depressing nature of the apartment.
You got nothing.
Okay, as soon as I get the money.
Well, I made a lot of mistakes in my life. I'm just trying to keep you from doing the same.
I know.
Also, because of this low-key lighting, we see that Maggie's face is obstructed due to the
Take
shadow.
that girl in England, you're gonna fight. If you're gonna go for the title, we got some moves to. Hey, get the hell down. You know how old I am.
Clint Eastwood was an early adopter of digital filming technology in the 2000s, which has since become the most popular way of filming. Eastwood's films are very significant to the world of cinema, as his style has been very influential. His style is a more minimalist approach to filmmaking. His use of natural lighting, practical effects over CGI, and minimized number of takes, which is done to allow actors to give more organic performances, has paved the way for the future of filmmaking. Clint Eastwood's early work often consisted of westerns, but since the late 90s, he has mostly focused on dramas, which happens to be the genre of the two movies I chose to analyze. Eastwood's movies often are focused around interpersonal relationship, specifically the formation and intense development. In my opinion, Eastwood's simplistic directorial style and intriguing character development makes him one of my favorite directors.